Good evening, everyone. Happy New Year. I want to thank you for joining me tonight. My name is Kelly Wentworth. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Kennebunk, Maine. Thank you for joining my channel. If you are new to my group, please say hello and tell us where you're from so we can welcome you. And if you're watching the replay on YouTube, please comment also, as I like to interact with people all over. Hello, Lisa. How are you? Happy New Year. Okay, Lisa, can you see and hear me okay? I'm doing okay. Thank you for asking.
Ready?
I am hoping that this year is going to be a good year. We had some challenges here in the Wentworth family through the holidays. It's been a little challenging. So I am praying that this new year is going to be good for everyone. Fingers crossed. But it's good to be back. Hi, Sharon. How are you? Happy New Year. Lisa, no sports tonight for your kids? Hi, June. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, we need some war prayer, some prayer warriors out there. It's been a tough couple of months here. So hopefully things are going to get better. Oh, you're in quarantine. Oh my goodness. Again? Oh my. Is everyone okay? I hope. Hi, June. Just, if I didn't say hello, I just seeing you there. Okay, so we are going to get started. So, new year, new beginnings, I hope, for everyone. And a new year also means new catalog. So, for those of you who are on my mailing list or have purchased in the last 6 months, you should have received your catalogs. Here is the celebration, and we can open it. Woohoo! It goes live today. And for those of you who have looked at your catalogs, can you tell me which ones you like? What do you like out of the celebration? Or what do you like out of the new mini? Do you have favorites yet? I hope. This one right here reminds me of my granddaughters, because they come over here in the summertime and they have nets and they're always going out in the fields out behind my house catching butterflies. When I saw this, I'm like, oh my gosh, they're going to love this set. They're going to want to play with this one. Isn't it cute? This is really cute. So much you can do with these. And then the papers in the celebration, oh my goodness. So we have a new rainbow set in the new mini catalog, and then we have a rainbow, sunshine and rainbow paper that will coordinate with that. I've already seen some beautiful projects made with that. And then look how beautiful this marble paper is. Gorgeous. Oh good, Lisa, I'm glad everyone is okay. That's good. And then you saw me use the otters 2 weeks ago. These are really cute. These are fun to play with. And then this is a bundle here that you can get with a $100 order. And this paper is stunning. So some really beautiful. Does anyone have favorites yet? And I've already used this set as well. Isn't that beautiful? Really, really pretty new product. So that's the celebration. And tonight, here's the mini. And it's not very mini. You can see it's very hefty. And tonight, I am going to be playing with the Sweet Conversations with Valentine's coming up next month. So in this bundle, in this suite of products, gorgeous, you can make little envelopes, and this is the die for this. And you can make a little pocket envelope like this one right here, and you can actually stick things in it. Can you guys see that okay? And then you have tag. Look at the tag die that actually will poke the poke that right out. And they've used that here. So you can actually use it as a tag or on, I've used it in one of my cards. And I love, love, love this one. So when you use this die and you put it through your die cutting machine, it will literally cut out all the hearts, so you can do them in all different colors, so you'll have all the hearts, and then you can use this also as a die cut, which I think is so much fun. So I've been playing with that. Love this one. So you get the whole thing and then each individual heart. So do it in different colors and you can really jazz up your Valentine cards. And then this is the actual stamp set here. And what I love is you have the dies will cut out the hearts. All right, and so this is the detail one, and then this is the shading one. So you can literally stamp it in one color, and you can actually use the full stamp and color it in. You can use it the same color, you can stamp off, you can use a different color. So all of these will fit on each of these, and this will fit on there. So there's 3 different sizes of the hearts. Isn't that cute? So that's what we're going to be using tonight. So let's get started. Lisa, did you get your catalogs? And then these are the rest of the dies here. So many options with this. There are 16 dies and 17 stamps. So lots and lots to do with this. Okay. Oh, you didn't get it yet? You should get it any day. I know my one of my customers lives in the Berwicks and she got hers, so I'm surprised you didn't get it. Oh, good, June. Wonderful. Okay, so let's get started. So I'm doing a fun fold, and this is a crisscross design, and you can see Really, really easy to make. So I made that one, and I made it in purple for you purple lovers. And we're going to go ahead and give this a whirl. Okay, so you would still use this. It's 4 1/4 by 11, and you're going to score it at 5 1/2. And I hope you guys will try this fun fold, because this is a lot of fun. Hi, Dawn. Thank you for joining. And Dawn said she got her catalogs in the mail today. So what you do is you're going to do a regular card base, 4 1/4 by 11, score it at 5 1/2. And then what we're going to do to get this really cute fun fold, it's really, really simple to do. Okay, we're going to cut it, and I wanted to show you how to cut it during the class. So let me get my cutter out. And I do have a new host code for the month of January. It's right here. If you place an order and your order is less than $150, please use that host code. It helps me out. And if you are placing an order and it's over $150, do not use that code because you can get the benefits for yourself, okay? The rewards. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the trimmer out, and what you're going to do, so I've scored it in half, and then you're going to go point to point, okay? And you're going to cut, right? So you're just going to line that up in the cutter, and we're going to just slice it. There you go. Okay, and this is going to make your crisscross. Okay, it's that simple. Now, the only trick to this fold is once you do your cut, you want to fold it back the other way, okay? And that's how we're going to get the crisscross. So you're going to want to burnish your score line, okay? And then this is going to go like this, and this is how you're going to make your crisscross, okay? Hold on, let me get my, I think my blade, I think my blade's getting a little dull on my cutter. If you feel like your edges are a little rough, I use a sanding tool. This is an old Stampin' Up one, but any one will work. And I just kind of brush that out if it seems like it's a little rough on the edges. Okay. All right. So this is how this is going to work, like this. But we need to cut the designer series paper as well. And the designer series paper, as you can see on the card, we're going to do 2 sides. So you decide which side you want to be on the top. Okay, so if you want the dots on the top, you're going to have the dots, I believe it's going to be face up. And if you want the dots on the bottom, you're going to flip it over. Either way works. If you have paper that doesn't have an angle, you don't even really need to worry about it. Okay, and you're going to do the same thing on this. You're going to line up your points. It's 4 1/4 by 4 by 5 1/4. This is a really simple fun fold to make. So if you like fun folds, okay, and then what will happen is this will go over here, and then this one will go over here, and we're just gonna put that on, and that's how you get your crisscross. See how simple that is? Standard size papers. Okay. Hi, Melanie. And Melanie, did I see it's your birthday today? Happy birthday. Melanie, I took vacation the last 2 weeks. Whoops, hang on. My glue was a little, let's see. I was on vacation for the last 2 weeks, so you didn't miss anything. And you just want to put a thin amount of glue on there. And then you're going to line it up. And it should fit perfectly. And you should have just a very slight border. Okay, and then this one is going to go here, like this. And we're just going to use the back side. So this way you get to see both sides of the beautiful DSP paper. Okay, and you're going to line that up. And why I like to use the glue, especially for this kind of a card, is it gives you a little bit of wiggle room. So you can kind of move it and line it up. So it gives you a few seconds to do that. Oh, was it yesterday your birthday? Oh my gosh. And then what we're going to do is we're going to stick that down. But before we put this on top of the card, we're going to do a little stamping. So on this one, I have happy to have you in my life. And let me get my mat. And we're going to use this one, and we're going to use the big heart, okay? And we're going to use real red. Now on this one, I used the purple, which is pretty too. And then I used, what is it, Petal Pink? No, Blushing Bride. Blushing Bride on that one. That's cute too. This one, the paper, you do want to watch the paper, which way it's going. This one, I think it's okay, but I probably would have done it the other way. I mean, it still shows the hearts and they go in different directions, so. Well, happy birthday. I hope you had a good day. So we're going to do happy to have you in my life in red. And we're going to go right in the middle. And then we're going to do the big heart, but I want it lighter. I don't want it too dark, so I am going to stamp off. And then we're just going to do a shadow over that. Whoop. So it's not as dark. Red's kind of a bold color. Well, that's good, Melanie. And you've been on vacation for the holiday? There we go. Okay. And then what I did is I just punched out or die cut out some hearts. And let me get those. And I did a bunch of them here. I've got a bunch of them, but I do want to show you. These are just the plain hearts, but I'm going to show you on the other card how well these stamp. Oh, I wanted to show you that. Let me show you that after too. Hold on. So I've die cut like a bunch of hearts here too. I think I might do Shake it up a little bit. We'll do that. And I'm just gonna glue these down. Now you could glue them down and maybe do one in on a dimensional, but I didn't want it to be too puffy on the inside. You could put some of the beautiful DSP down on the inside. Lots of different options on this. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to stick that aside. And we're also going to do some stamping. So on this one, you can see I did Happy Valentine's Day. And I'm using the Stitched So Sweetly dies. Some of my go-to dies. Absolutely love those. And we're going to do Happy Valentine's Day. Now, what I did on this one, so we have 2 stamps in the set. We have the solid ones, and then we have the outlined ones. Okay? And when I did this one, I did the Happy Valentine's Day first, just to try to gauge where I want my other hearts to go. So let's see if that'll work out okay. So you're going to want to get that right down in the middle. Try to center it as best you can. Not bad. Okay, and then we are going to take the solid hearts and we're going to go, I'm going to stand up for this. Not too bad. Lots of options when you have the outline dies and then you have the fill-in dies. And this whole set has it for most of the stamps. So, and I'm just going to glue this down on the red scallop already cut out. You're cooking goat cheese stuffed with chicken breast. Oh my gosh, never heard of that. Did you go away? Did you go away on vacation? Hi, Karen. Sounds good. Okay, so on this one, what you want to do, okay, so let's get this put together. So we're going to take the inside, and that's just going to go in here like that. You're going to see how easy this card goes together. Okay, now you'll see that the saying is there, but this is going to hide that when we put the other layer on. Now, when you're putting the crisscross on, it'll match perfectly. You can see how it lines up, so you want to make sure your points are there. Okay, but you only want to put glue down in this corner. Okay, so you only want to put glue down here. And then you're going to want to I use my fingers and just kind of line it up. It lines up very easily. Can you see that? And then look how that just folds Isn't that cute? I know, I love this fold. I did a version of this quite some time ago, but I like it. I like this one. It's very simple, very easy. And then again, when you add this down, this will cover your center, and you only want to put glue down here, okay? So it doesn't stick to the, and then you can just kind of figure out where you want it. What do you think? Isn't that cute? So easy. You know me, I love fun folds. I really do. Hang on, I'm gonna, there we go. Isn't it easy? I want to see these cards on my VIP group, guys. Once you do this, you can make a bunch of them, because once you cut the 4x5 1/4 DSP down, that you get 2 pieces out of that. You can do some mass producing on this if you wanted to. So that's the red one. This is the purple one. I love the stripes in this paper. Let me show you, I wanted to show you what else. So this is the DSP. Does anyone have this paper yet? So that's this. Love the stripes. And then there's this one. And look at that. Isn't that pretty? And then these will cut these out. So you got that one, and you've got this one, and you've got another one. I thought this, let me see if this one. So these dies will cut the DSP hearts out. So if you wanted to do like the candy, the Valentine candy, that will work on these as well. So you got that one, and then this one. Really, really pretty. And then this is the one I used tonight. Isn't that pretty? And I love this one as well. And then this one's really pretty too, with the stripes. That's the paper that comes in, and it's 12 by 12. I just cut these down to show you. So that's the paper. We also have, just to show you, we have an embossing folder. And that is called Gingham. And I use that and I'm going to use it on my next card. That's what that looks like. It's not a 3D folder, but it actually embosses like one. It's really detailed. So this comes in the suite. You also have the iridescent rhinestones in this suite of products. You also have these adorable treat boxes. You get 10 of them. They're called Sweet Little Boxes. And I can show you what I did with that. Now, you know those candy hearts? I was going to get to the store, but I haven't made it down there yet. Those would fit perfectly in here. But you could put some ribbon or you know, some Stampin' Up products in there. I used the organdy ribbon on this one. Isn't that pretty? And this is all scored, and it comes already with the tape on it. And they literally just fold up. It's really, really easy to work with. Okay. Are you ready for card number 2? Okay, so on this one, here are the 2 cards I played around with. So here's this one, kind of a fun fold. I just cut off part of the bottom, part of the fold, whoops, and then put my saying down there. I used the tag here. I used the little envelope with a little heart coming out, and then added some of the cutout hearts there. And then that's what the inside looks like. So that's that version. And then I did another one, and I used these dies, which are, let me see if I can... You've seen me, I've been using these a lot, the basic border dies. So I used this one right here. And all I did was take this die on my base, tried to get it even so it was even on the side, and then cut it on that. Then I use the tailor tags, these, which I've used already before, and I did a couple of those, one in the solid color and one with using the DSP, and then a piece of DSP under there in the hearts. And that's what we're going to make now. So again, easy fun fold. The base is 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. I'm going to do this one, so I already did this one. I just put this on my embossing machine, cut and emboss machine, and just cut that off there. Okay. And then a piece of 4 by 5 1/4 is going to go on the inside there. And then this piece of DSP is 3 1/4 squared. So we're going to put that on there. So let's start putting this together. Let's do some stamping. So again, happy to have you in my life. We're going to do that one. Now there's other ones you can use. I just really liked that one. Thank you. Thank you, Sharon. Yeah, I was just playing around, because you know me with fun folds. I really like to try different fun folds, and if you don't have those dies, those border dies, honestly, there's so much you can do with them. I'm really just starting to play with them more. And then I did, and I am going to stamp off on the solid heart again. So it's not as dark. And then while I have the ink out, let's look at so on here I did the Happy Valentine's Day, so we can get that done. This is a very narrow piece. It's a little crooked, but I think it'll be all right. Oh, Sharon, you're going to want to play with them. There's a lot you can do with them. Okay, so we're going to do that. So here's the card we're making. So let me bring this back in so you can see it. Really, they're both very similar. So I'm doing this design with these. Okay. So we can go ahead, and this white is 4 by 5 1/4, your standard. And I actually use some of the heart paper here. Let's see, we can do, I love this because I love pink and purple together. So we could just do a little strip. Whoops, I'm out of the camera here. Kind of just put this down like, oh, I cut myself. Paper cut maybe? Hang on. I don't want to get blood on my card, even though it's red. Die cut the striped DSP, Melanie? So that's going to go up there. This can go down here like that. So put a little bit of glue. And I just like that it peeks through after the design there. And we're going to cut that off. I love the pink and purple and red hearts together. And then I'm going to put mini dimensionals on that. Oh, my granddaughter made me this at Christmas time. She says, where are you going to put that, Graham? I said, we'll put it on my craft table. So she thought that was pretty special. There we go. There we go. 1, 2, 3. And we'll just layer that across the DSP. And pop that up centered. Then we just add the DSP. Now this one, I think I told you, is 3 1/4 squared. Hi, Vicki. Happy New Year. And then I just kind of centered that like that. Okay. Now we're going to need one of these. So I used the embossing folder on that. And then this is the little envelope die that does all you one pass, and you make this little, and you have your little score lines already put in. And then look how easy and cute that is. Isn't that cute? Now you can put glue on the inside of there to keep that down. You can use a glue dot. Hold that down for a second. Okay, this we're going to put up on dimensionals. Now, I put some ribbon through there, and I used the Gorgeous Grape. So I'm just going to take a little piece of this, see if we can get that pulled through. Easy for me to say, right? Yeah, there we go. And you don't need much. I'm gonna trim off, let me get my ribbon scissors. There you go. And that's all I did with that. I'm going to put a little glue dot on there to hold it together. And I usually just roll it up into a little ball, stick it on there. All right, and we're going to put that on dimensionals. Oop. Which tag dies, Melanie, are you talking about? The Taylor tag? Are they on back order? Are you talking about these ones? And then I just kind of, there we go, that. Now, on the little envelope, you know, you can close it, you can leave it open. On this one, I have a little heart coming out of it. So we can stick a little heart coming out of there, which I think is really cute. Another thing you could do is you could take your row of hearts, and that you could also cut that and have some of those sticking out of there. I mean, lots of different ways to use this. And I just put a little bit of glue, and we're just gonna, let me, so I'm gonna use the Love You. Oh, the tail, oh, they've been on back, I didn't even know. Honestly, in the month of December, I was not paying attention to a whole lot, unfortunately. So that's good to know. Thank you for sharing. See how cute that is? And then I just, stuck that down with some glue. And I'm going to show you, I do want to share, I do want to show how I made these hearts. I'm going to stamp them for you and just show you how those work. So let me get my mat. And So we have the, this is the Hug Me ones, okay? And that's this one right here. So let me show you how that works. You also have BFF, and you have Love You. So I'm just going to show you quickly how the stamps work, okay? So you stamp your heart, your outline, and it looks like that, okay? Then you get, now I'm going to stamp off because I don't want it so dark, and it will line up. Let me just pull it down a little bit more. See how easy they line up? That's pretty good. Now these stamps are made to have shading on them, so they're not going to fill completely. And you have several to choose from. So you can do, like I said, the BFF, you can color them in, you can stamp off, you can do different colors. So many different options on how to do that. But see how pretty? Okay. So now we're going to add our little hearts. And I am using dimensionals. What did I do with them? And I'm going to show you these after. Oh, right in front of me. All right. So I'm going to stick that up. We're going to do this one. Yeah, I didn't even know that. And this one will just be kind of like the pop of red to bring in the red in the designer series paper. Isn't that cute? So there's that one. Fuzzbud. Now we're going to want to use some of these iridescent rhinestones. They are so pretty. So on this one, I just put a couple down here. I did a couple up there. But you can see they're can you see them in the, does the light show how pretty those are? So we're going to put one over here. We're going to put one maybe over here. And I think what I'm going to do, instead of putting some on the bottom, I'm going to put another one up there. What do you think? Those pretty? I love them. All right. Let me clean up here and show you. What do you think of this suite of products? Do you like it? Okay. This is what the heart looks like if you don't stamp off. I thought it was dark. Yeah, when I do sets like this, Melanie, I literally will cut a bunch of them and just put them in a little baggie so I'll have them for the next time. I have like all of these. And then that, and you can literally, and that's the other thing. You can take, let me show you real quick. You can take these hearts and you can put them all around with little mini glue dots if you wanted. Dimensionals, excuse me. So there's lots of different ways. Let me get this one. So we have these. We have these. Sweet Conversations. That's the name of the set. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. It's been 2 weeks. I've missed you guys. It's good to get back in my craft room and crafting again. And I hope you guys will do the same and enjoy this new catalog and celebration products. There's so much to play with. So many different products to try. I'm excited to get started and digging in. I hope you have a great rest of the night. Take care. Bye-bye.